Hello everybody, happy 2020. This is actually my very first video of 2020 and I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. I can't believe it's the beginning of another decade and I have been so happy to share all of these lovely DIYs and lifestyle videos to all of you for a few years now. So I thought for the very first video, why not do a throwback and look back at my old DIYs to see really where everything's at right now. I'm gonna let you know if it served its purpose or if it just has been a completely useless DIY or if the you'll hear baby because she's right beside me. That's another thing that I want to let you know before we get going to this video is that if you haven't already subscribed yet, make sure that you do so. We do tons of great DIY projects here. I'm also going to be sharing a lot more mommy and baby tutorial or videos for all of you, so make sure you comment down below. Also let me know what other videos you want to see in this channel. So let's get started with this video. And the very first one is taking you back all the way to 4 years ago with these Adidas shoe soap. Actually, a lot of people thought that these soaps were specifically for Adidas shoes, but really they're just a novelty item. I saw something similar online, so I wanted to recreate that for you. And you know what? I still have them. I've kept them all along in this nice container in this beautiful box. I've never actually had the privilege to give it to somebody, but I know a lot of friends, a lot of my younger cousins who are very, very into Adidas lately. They would love this as a present, so I'd probably give this to them. I just thought it's really cute. Would I do this DIY again? I would definitely do it if it was a present for somebody that I know who would love Adidas. All right, for the next one is a very, very popular video. This is from 5 years ago. I made this gorgeous flower canvas that I literally just picked up this canvas from the thrift store and added some dollar store faux flowers on it that I have found laying around the house that I didn't know what to do with. Canvas was here before the giant flower walls that were super popular, and I thought that this was really nice to display in the room. A lot of people say and commented that this might collect some dust. Well, actually, there's not a speck of dust one bit in this piece. I don't know, maybe just the texture of the paint that was on it, but I actually ended up loving this. And would I recreate this? Absolutely. I would create a bigger one. So I really, really, really love it. Our third DIY has also been super popular. I got inspired by Forever 21. Sadly, they're bankrupt now, but I love Forever 21 as a store. And when I went there, I saw these glass jewelry holders. And so I thought that I'd recreate that. I use this DIY every single year, more than at least 5 times a year, because I have lots of events and I put tons of different desserts on it. I use it for my jewelry. I use it for absolutely everything. This was another popular DIY and I would definitely do it again. Our fourth DIY was one of my tougher DIYs that I got my uncles to actually help me out with. I wanted to recreate a giant Jenga just because we could. And I did play with it a lot when there were people... Sorry, Tally, almost there. But I actually now have it in the backyard, and this is completely my fault. I never put it in a nice container, and I got it all wet because it started raining. I don't know. I'm just really stupid, but I thought that I completely wasted this DIY because I could have prevented this from happening. So it's out there in the backyard, it's wet, and I don't know if there's mold on it or whatever. I don't think that I would do this DIY again, but I do recommend doing it if you are gonna take care of it. This DIY is not too old. I think I did this 1.5 years ago when I was super into all the wedding DIYs, which by the way, I still wanna start doing, so let me know in the comments down below if that's what you're looking for. It was $2 to make the whole thing, and it's customizable. It's a perfect gift for somebody. You can even customize it for baby or for toddlers or for anything like that. I would definitely do this DIY again because it was super cheap. It was things from the dollar store, and I love customized things, so yay to this DIY. So another popular DIY that actually was featured on a magazine was this farmhouse coffee table. I made this from a table from IKEA, and I just bought a couple wood pieces from my local home hardware store. It came out beautifully. I actually ended up selling this piece just because it didn't match the whole theme that I wanted for the house. I actually sold this table for about $100, and I think it could have gone for a lot more than that. But would I do this DIY again right now? I probably wouldn't because I don't have a use for it, but somebody with that typical style, it might match up with the decor in your house. So I would recommend this DIY because it was very cheap and I thought that it was so beautiful. Another furniture piece slash decor piece that I actually made 2 years ago was this moss chair. This was also another popular one for my channel, and I absolutely love this chair because it's so whimsical. It's perfect for any photo shoots. It's perfect for any types of events that, you know, would go along with the Enchanted Forest theme. It was probably under $15 just because I already had the chair. And I didn't really have a use for this because I only used it about 3 or 4 times for a photo shoot. But I put it online on Facebook Marketplace, and at least 20 people emailed me to buy this chair. I only sold it for about $120, but I definitely could go for more because it's something super unique. So yes, I recommend this DIY if you are gonna make use. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I love chandeliers, and I just had to make these chandelier pieces. I made actually 2 of them, but I do want to show you the blue one. It was such a cheap DIY and such a beautiful decor piece for, again, any types of events or even for a kid's room or baby's room. I decided to hang it outside, and once again, silly me, I left it over there. This lasted me for a good 2.5 years outside without getting wrecked. But because it's been through like wind, snow, and whatever else, it turned out like this. And could have also probably prevented this if I used a more sturdy and a stronger glue like E6000, because I only used the glue gun and I think it would have all held up. And I can probably still fix this up, but again, would I do this DIY all over again? Heck yes. Number 9, I wanted to do this piece for like a guest room or just somewhere. I actually put it up in my living room, but because of course you kind of change your mind about the decor and you're so particular about what you want to put on your walls, I removed this spoon wall art. It was on my wall for a very, very long time, at least for like 6 months. And then I kind of changed the whole color scheme because I didn't want anything. This spoon wall art is now downstairs going into my husband's office. I don't think that I would do this DIY again just because I don't have a place to put it up now. Such an easy DIY, and it actually looked more expensive for what it actually was. Last but not least, a classic DIY that I definitely should actually start doing again. I love this DIY canvas that I did, and it was such a fulfilling project. A very easy one at that, and I have this displayed in our TV room. Love to see photos of our dogs there, but I do want to get back into making a lot of these types of canvases because they're just so fun to make, and I definitely would go back and do this DIY again, especially because it's gonna last long and it was also very cheap to make. Those are 10 out of the 200 plus DIYs that I've done on this channel. Let me know if you remember a DIY that you want me to talk about in another video. Also, let me know what you want to see more of in this channel. I definitely have tons of content ready for all of you guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hey Tally, Natalia, say hi!